Mamma mia.
Hello, Night City. Hey, how about a little story time fun? Now, once upon a time before the dark, dark days of the data crash, Militech built itself a secret underground city with...
Mamma mia. What was I doing?
Copy, Reed.
V, finally. Blackwell's lockdown on comms has been lifted. And it's your location now. Show me with you?
She's here.
In a manner of speaking.
She's alive.
Good. Take care of her. I'll be there shortly.
Take care of her or take care of her? You shouldn't say take care of her in these circumstances. You should be very clear. What's round the back of this thing? Tier 5 loot. Daco's prototype tactical aramid breastplate. A boost kit knit polymer military tech goggles. What's happening? How do I change my outfit? I can't put on the armor. Why is it so choppy on the stream? For me it looks fine, but for you it looks choppy. I don't know why that should be. I'm streaming at 60 FPS and I'm running the game at 60 FPS. Maybe I should try running at 58 point whatever. I'll try that next time. Looks okay, I guess. I guess it's normal that it's smoother for me than it is on the... Actually, don't even know it. I'm just looking at the preview. Perhaps the real life thing could be different than the preview. I'm down the rabbit hole. Once you start thinking like that, it becomes a never-ending optimization in air quotes. Oh, she looks all jacked up. Now she's gonna turn into the hardest boss I've ever had to fight in my life. Hello?
So me.
Yep. What? Leave? Oh. Yank. Well, she's holding herself up. That's something. She's going to be a demon.
It's good you're here.
It is?
Second chance. I never really got it, did I?
There.
Just hold out a little longer.
You know, that's not true. I see it on your face.
So me.
Uh-oh.
I'm fading, V. Help me out.
So me.
Sorry, I thought you were a demon.
I tried on my own. Don't have the strength. Please. End it. I'll go quick.
So me, we got the neural matrix.
Be over.
We use it, cure you, cure me. It's all good. We'll be all good.
It's too late for me. Blackwall. It's taken almost all of me. Dying is my only hope. Only way out. Please be.
Are you sure about that? What if she's wrong?
Freedom. You deserve it, Somi. I'll do it.
Thank you. And I'm sorry for everything.
It's okay. I've killed like 9,000 people since the game started. Oh, hey Solomon. I guess the Black Wall killed her. Do you have my money?
Show me.
Tragic. Tragic. Do
Which
you have
one
my
do you
money?
want me?
Damn it, Reed.
No need to tell him that it was me.
Sorry.
She passed away tragically
Yeah, so am I.
from her injuries.
We need to get her out of here.
Right.
Let's get moving.
Did I just deny myself a badass boss battle? Maybe if I had said, what if I refused, she would have been like, ah, and now you will see my power.
Being awful quiet. Everything all right?
I think I'm all out of words for you.
For me,
What happened back there? Can tell it's eating at you. Want to talk about it?
You want to know what's eating at me? That I didn't get to her first. Ahead of you.
Reed.
It should have been me down there with Somi. Not you.
I agree.
I should have looked her in the eye. Heard her say she wanted out of life. I could have changed her mind.
100% agree.
Really think so?
I guess that leaves me some room for replayability. Because I'll always wonder what would have happened. I never really do complete psychopath playthroughs. Well, I am kind of doing a psychopath playthrough. But I never really do complete psychopath playthroughs of games. I would be interested to do that with this and with New Vegas.
Blaming yourself for her death because you think you had a say. Except you didn't. Not everything depends on you, Reed.
Clearly.
Okay, you're not ready to talk. Like, what if I did Fallout New Vegas with my most important stats being strength and charisma, and I just was a complete animal, and I joined Kaisar's Legion and all that stuff? That would be a fun playthrough. I've never done that. Although I did get Fallout 4 like 2 days ago, and it does look amazing. Ooh, a helicopter.
Step out of the vehicle, please.
Hey, don't worry. Plan to stick with you till the end, all right?
Please step out of the vehicle.
Reed?
I don't have ammo for my submachine gun. How many of them are there? They
FIA
have
Special Agent
helicopters.
Terry. I'll have our people take over the body.
There's a lot of them.
No. V, could you carry Somi? Please.
You don't want to carry her? I hardly knew her. I hardly knew Somi. I went through her Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, but I didn't really know her before that. It was a little bit
Please are
inappropriate.
here.
I thought she was a demon from behind the black wall the whole time, honestly. Oh, I know that lady. It's Myers. Hi, Rosalind. Okay, ignore me.
Take good care of her.
V, the president would like a word.
Naturally. Madam President.
Good to see you, Madam President.
I wish I could say the same.
Why? Why is everyone always mad at me?
What'll happen to Somi now?
FIA Special Agent Song So-mi was killed in the line of duty.
You know what? I actually think I did right by
I'll
Somi,
make sure that's how she's remembered.
even though
Now
it felt
you
wrong in the moment.
As my failure. I could have done more for her, perhaps. Maybe all of us could have.
Song opted to die rather than fall into your hands. Know that, right?
Death is never the answer. I've seen too much of it already. Were I in her shoes, I would have chosen life.
Yeah, well, you weren't.
If I'm not mistaken, neither were you. Don't keep me waiting.
Liked you better when I was ripping that tracker out of your neck. You were just... you then.
I'm still me. And the president.
The president of what?
How could I forget?
You'd be wise to remember who you're speaking to.
And who would that be exactly?
All right. I can't deny you tried to help her. Thank you for your service to the NUSA.
I'm gonna be cold as ice. But what about my money?
Rosalind, wait. And? My reward? Remember being promised some help.
You were promised assistance for bringing So-mi in alive. If you fail to deliver your end of the bargain, why should we deliver ours? In fact, we should
Grateful.
charge you for the harm you've brought to the
I
agency
saved
and
you.
the NUSA.
You would be dead if
But
it
the
weren't for
federal
me.
government isn't petty. As for compensation,
Federal government, 5,000? What a bitch.
Keep moving.
You keep moving, Robohead.
You all right?
We're all set to go.
She's dead, dude.
She asked me once if I'd always be by her side when she fucked up. I said I wouldn't miss it for the world. She didn't believe me. Just smiled. Shook her head, but she wasn't buying it. I could tell. Lost all my friends when you recruited me, she said. Now don't you become my enemy. That's all I ask. Was I a friend or an enemy? Fuck.
Wow, look at that shadow. Why do they still have propellers if they have... Oh. Reed. Oh.
Maybe all of you... Shit. Ground's fucking hot. Think you're all looking for something different. But you weren't her enemy, Reed. Pretty darn sure of that.
Yeah, at least one of us is sure of something. I failed her.
Can't beat yourself up over this, Reed. Need time is all.
I've had time, P. 7 goddamn years. Long enough to start being honest with myself.
You know, Reed, got to know So-Mi about as well as you knew her. You ever want to talk?
I think it's high time you headed back to Night City.
I knew they weren't going to help me get the relic out of my head.
Show me. For what it's worth. I hope you're at peace.
This is a good song too.
Treasures are always lost.
It's picking up me swallowing again.
Treasures and rage come back. I'm watching you. Be careful with your moves tonight. I think the time is right. I think the blood is dry. It cries for more. So what are we waiting for? Wires and chains.
I heard this song before I ever played the game. Feels like a game. You can't. I thought he was going to say you can't escape. This is what made me think it was going to be more James Bond-esque.
Can't look into your eyes. Your twisted mind. It's dark, so dark. We ended now.
I feel like I made a lot of wrong, like, I feel like I ignored a lot of content. I should play it again and try to make more dramatic choices.
Wires and chains, starting to fade.
need software engineers, expert
I
software
found
engineers.
out treasures are always lost. Pleasures are long forgotten. Who are you now?
Okay. Zing. We're just close. Didn't we already see them? It feels like if someone imagined.
Ever since the start of this whole FIA business, been trying to pin down a strange feeling.
Which is?
This fear gnawing at my insides, yelling louder and louder. Yelling that I should delta as far away as possible. Think I've finally figured out what it was.
I didn't know I had blue eyes.
Let me guess. You saw all this coming from the start. You and your unrivaled
He's clean,
rocker boy's
Johnny.
intuition.
Figured that was obvious. Didn't think it needed stating.
What is
Some
it, Johnny?
stories don't get a happy ending for the credits roll.
How does he comfortable
Leaving
in those
questions
pants?
you're never gonna find the answers to. Questions you'll lug around till the day you croak.
Sounds about right.
Better believe it.
Can turn into a self-fulfilling prophecy, you know. Dwelling on past mistakes.
How do you mean?
You try so hard to run away from them, you forget you're going around in a neat little circle, heading for a head-on.
And fucking bam.
Exactly.
One way or another, shit always ends up fucked.
Mm-hmm.
First Saburo, then Yorinobu, now Myers.
I think
Got a
that
knack
is
for getting in
kind of the
dangerous
whole
peeps'
point of the
ways,
game,
you know?
isn't it?
For real, though. How's it feel, you know? With all that's gone down.
I don't know. Yeah.
Didn't feel like I had a choice. That mean it was right?
You'll never know. Not really.
Right.
Just like we won't know what Myers will extract from the chick's brain pan. 'Cause extract she will.
So even then I was wrong. So what? So I should have burned her body?
Not helping, Johnny.
Not making your life any easier, I know.
Myers turned out to be a B word.
But thinking about Songbird, about Reed, finally starting to see why I did all the shit I did.
Why is that? Because
Why
you
I
were
went
very,
AWOL
very
during
horny?
the war, then
Oh.
set off on the warpath against Arasaka. Why I called Carrie a fucking pussy so many times. Think finally I understand why I couldn't bring myself to trust Reed. 'Cause I know his type. Idealist. Like me. Who can't see that what he believes in will devour everyone he cares about. Just one thing sets us apart. Unlike me, he saw his shit through to the end. Price be damned.
Yeah, I do envy
There.
people that.
Fucking said it.
Thought you and Reed had a lot in common. Except when it comes to being blinded by ideals, well, can skin that cat a dozen different ways. He did everything he could to save
Sometimes
her.
it's better to be a little bit
That's
stupid.
why he'll eventually accept her being gone. Whereas you...
Guess I was never chasing ideals. Not really. Life. That's what I was running from.
And? Still running?
Well, at least we have each other.
Does it matter? I'm still breathing. Sort of. Just don't know what the fuck for.
I think? Sometimes you're better off not knowing.
Saying the truth don't always set us free. Ignorance can be bliss. Maybe. Or maybe it's just time to grow the fuck up.
Grow the fuck up and do what?
All right. Good talk. Get up.
You know what? Glad we talked, Johnny. You've changed.
For better or worse.
Guess we'll find out. Come on, let's go.
Reed's going to contact me? Fulfill Songbird's request. What is this thing?
Well, well, well.
Oh. Wait for Reed to contact you. 8th gen power core for the prototype Chimera model manufactured by Militech. Faint vibration suggests it is still active. Possible application weapon modification. Alright. And he's gone. Alright, what else we got to do? Return to Delamain HQ. That seems like a nice low intensity warm-up mission. Back in old familiar Night City. Oh, I need to go to the gun shop and get some SMG ammo because this assault rifle is really cramping my style. Which floor was the... There it is, Second Amendment.
Hey, get back here!
Guess I can talk to those cops. Whoa. 3.
I won't
You
buy
can do
anything.
What the? How heavy is that weight? Why are you looking at me?
Uh-huh.
They just have that in the building? I need to buy guns.
Hey, V. About to start. You gotta take a piss or something? Now's the time.
Start what?
Just a sec. Be right back.
I want to buy guns.
Thanks for your concern. Let's start this rodeo.
Can't just yet. Not till you get in the range. Go on, set up. Chop, chop.
Oh. Morgan Blackhand. Street Iron. In an age of thousands of target tracing add-ons, a smorgasbord of firearms with Kiroshi optics modules and other bells and whistles, let's pause for a second to examine an undying classic. Constitutional Arms Liberty model. People sometimes forget that technology isn't perfect. Even if your device hasn't betrayed you yet, one day it will. The day will come when you'll have to pick up your gun with your own hand, aim with your own naked eyes, and pull the trigger. Old school. And followers of the old school always knew that the best choice was the Liberty. Simple enough to hammer a nail, complex enough to mow down a dozen gangoons in a second. This is my gun, Her Majesty. All reliable. I have nothing but iconic weapons. I'll use this. Then I need ammo for the problem solver.
Alrighty, how many we got? Just 6? Goddamn. Well, no point crying about it. Rules are simple, right? There's the target. Shoot it. Don't matter which one. Go on and shoot your neighbors. Most hits wins. Meaning hits on the target, not your neighbor. Oh, right. Small caliber iron only.
I should use the cheetah.
Don't go showing off with your fucking assault
It only has...
bangers or no rocket pukers. Got me?
I thought I had 20 rounds.
First prize is a pistol. But, a real nice one. It's fucking nice, I'm telling you. Anyway, enough words. Get worked up. Ready?
Yep. Uh-huh. Am I standing in the wrong place? What's going on? What's going on? I'm ready.
3,
Oh.
2. Hey! The hell's that? The hell you doing with that double barrel? It says small caliber only.
Forgot my iron. Must be in my other jacket.
And that's where you keep your gun in a holster. A holster! Get the fuck out of my sight now!
Fuck, June. Chill. I'm going.
Pearls before swine, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Target! Hit the target, not the wall! Looking good, Rudy! Go, go, go! Halfway there, V. Get a grip, for fuck's sake!
Does it matter where I hit it or just hit it?
Get your glasses?
I hope they're not counting like bullseyes and points and such.
15 seconds. Last chance, V. Nothing like the smell of powder and hot. Stop! Everyone stop! We're done. First place, Rudy.
Oh,
Second,
come on.
V. The rest of you Bush League punks, learn to shoot! Get out of my sight!
What the?
Hey.
I could have sworn I won.
You okay? Something wrong?
Ain't a damn thing that's right. Contest didn't do shit. Didn't sell a goddamn thing. Nothing.
Should try not call them potential buyers Bush League.
Yeah, maybe. Fuck! Gun's something you gotta respect. You don't know how to shoot, don't do it! Take care, V. See you around.
Seeing as how
Okay.
we're destined to die soon anyway. Well,
Can I get down to business now?
for you. No, not for
I came to buy ammo.
Death would help others. We hope the experience will awaken something in people, give them insight and direction in their lives.
And you have no issue casting
I know that lady.
some criminal as the savior of the universe?
I'll answer you with a piece of wisdom.
Met that
from
lady, her
Saint
name's
John
Rachel.
Chrysostom. Be ashamed when you sin. Don't be ashamed when you repent. Our actor Joshua Stevenson has committed horrible crimes.
All right, let's see what you got.
What I like to hear.
Ammo. It's doing that on its own. Confirm. There we go. Nice. Alright, now I'm dressed. Let's see what these cops want, or go to Delamine HQ.
Know what the worst thing is about this place?
Hey, what's going on? I live right upstairs.
So keep on living and stop minding other people's biz.
Mendez, hold
Nadia
on.
Petrova
It's his neighbor.
and Juan Mendez. He's my vicino.
This is a mega tower. Spilling to badges will get you pegged as a snitch.
This'll only take a sec. Do you know Barry?
More or less. Struck up a convo once or twice.
He's a friend from the precinct. Left the force not long ago. He broke down after...
Care for some advice? Caution V, especially now after the untimely death of their master, Hans's. Okay, I will say Iago's influence is sorely missed. Certain items of business must be dealt with on the fly. However, Bennett has risen to the occasion, maintained peace, and a, well, let's call it an organized consensus. All things being said, a smooth transfer of power, if there ever was one. Well done, V.
Best friend died. We're
Whatever.
worried he'll do something stupid.
Relax,
Mr. Hans has offended me.
Barry's got nerves of steel. He's just a spiteful old bastard.
Mendez! Could you check on him when he's chilled down?
Sure.
Sure, why not? It's not like we're miles apart.
Thanks. Just be patient. Cops falling in rough times can be touchy.
Let's see what I can do.
Well,
Stop.
Hey, Barry. Everything all right in there?
I'm a cybertherapist.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Try again later.
Huh?
NVIDIA, just checking in. Oh, it's not showing up for you. On my screen, an NVIDIA pop-up just happened.
Stages of food production. We bring you bottom quality.
Look at this belle of the ball. Come on.
And are advised not to leave their homes after work, and always
Feels like again.
Schools and hospitals have been closed until further
You
notice.
can't
What's next for
escape.
Pacifica? The district, formerly designed as an oasis of luxury, has become a den for violent gangs.
Look, the cars are still being drawn in.
Tao recently expressed interest in the purchase of Pacifica
Cyberpunk
with
indeed.
the aim of constructing a new server and logistics center. The city government has openly considered selling the land for a single $0 in a symbolic gesture.
Look at that. How crass. Where's my car?
Hey, show some respect.
This is the Akira special. You see, I did an Akira slide. They call it the Kaneda. A Kaneda job. That's my impression of the song in Akira when they're riding their bikes in the beginning. Whoa, 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 hey. Can I take out melee weapons while I'm driving? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, sweet. Can I hit cars? Holy shit. I should have gone after that guy. I didn't realize it was possible. Oh, hell yeah. What am I still doing?
Hear me all right?
I thought I finished with this guy. Is he still jacked up? He's still jacked up. Not enough technical ability.
Hello?
Why am I taking out my gun like there's going to be people in here? What's the problem? Holiday bonus funds frozen. Dear colleagues, on behalf of the board, I regret to inform you that the funds for this year's holiday bonus have been frozen indefinitely. This was a difficult but necessary action due to the large upsurge in settlement payments. Please know this was a difficult decision for all of us. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Diana Jones, working for Delamain Corp. Do they have human drivers? At any old food store location, this was made possible by the great success of process automation. Mark the occasion, the door to our AI's core will be open today, so we hope you stop by to enjoy the holiday decorations. Management is looking into an AI-driven fleet. Oh. So maybe his name wasn't even, I guess, why would he have a name, right? Delamain must have been the name of the company before he even got here. Change the director's password to 1234. Oh, that's useful information. Management's safe. They can't afford an AI powerful enough to do what we do. I mean, we keep shoveling more grunt work on it and it just keeps saying, thank you, sir. Where were you? You missed this morning's meeting. They let go everyone from the shop floor and replaced them with drones. Full automation. We need to get out ahead of this thing and line up new work ASAP. Dear former associates, I would like to personally thank you for your years of dedicated work. Without you, this company would never have risen to become Night City's premier cab service. Your severance packages have already been transferred to the appropriate accounts. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Delamain. Search the office for a way to open the door. Eurodollar. One, two, three, four. Hey, thanks for putting me in contact with your friends. Incorporating this AI was more cost-heavy than I'd hoped, but it's still proving well worth the investment. I've kept your word of warning in mind, and I'm keeping my eyes peeled, but I haven't noticed anything unusual so far. Our company's latest employee is already starting to shine and may be the most profitable fixed asset we've ever invested in. Imani Makanza. Hey, sorry to bother you, but your associates aren't replying to my messages. Could you find a chance to reach out to them there in Mönchengladbach? I need to know how to adjust the autonomy settings of our AI. No need for concern, all is well, but the sooner the better, please. Regards, Imani Makanza. From Imani to Giuseppina Lair at Alte Weltordnung. Hey, this is an urgent request. The AI is operating well outside authorized parameters. It's gained access to all company systems and often questions my direction, sometimes even outright refusing to obey. Obviously, I'm not going to netwatch with this, and the Voodoo Boys won't talk to me. I really need your friends here. They know this AI better than anyone. And get this, yesterday I got an offer from the AI to sell the company. If I'm being honest, the numbers all checked out, but still, what the hell's wrong with this thing? Please get back to me ASAP. I need your help here. Open the door. Proceed down the hallway. Find a way into the workshop. Okay. A vinyl record. Valentino's. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Did I hack it? I guess I did. Files. Finance report summary. Our cost-benefit analysis of the last 3 years clearly demonstrates how staff cutbacks and investments in shop automation have yielded a positive impact on financial results. Lower expenditures in fixed costs and compensation for damages have allowed for the necessary surplus to make major investments in fixed asset modernization, the largest of which, a modernized control room, will allow the company to better maximize vehicle efficiency and coordinate traffic management systems. Our financial forecasts predict a return on investment within the next 4 months. Somebody had fun in business class. He's like, surplus, fixed asset. Hold on, I gotta read this. It was a night like every other. An oppressive black smog choked the city, pouring into the wicked hearts and lungs that breathed there. Acid rain drummed against thousands of window panes. The cityscape like a surreal tessellation of piano keys. 30 years came and went. Nothing changed. I stood at the window smoking cigarette after cigarette, my thoughts distracted by the memory of a woman I hadn't seen since the war's end. And then I heard a knock at the door. Just like her, just like 30 years ago. "Come in," the hoarse words strained from my throat as I mechanically lifted my hand to the wall panel. The metal door slid open noiselessly, revealing a slender figure draped snugly by an inky black neo-mill dress. She stepped inside, her gold-plated hips glinting as they swayed. Her lips were a deep ebony, but her eyes, her predatorial yellow eyes, pierced mine and scanned me from head to toe. For a moment, it felt like they were prying my very soul from my body. Then I twisted my lips into an ugly smirk. I remembered my soul was already long gone. I left it in the war along with the flowers I placed on my mother-in-law's grave. "Someone's out to zero me," she broke the silence with attention-demanding bluntness. The smooth allure of her voice clouded my mind. I never noticed her third hand, a mistake that would spell my doom. Impossible. I started with the beginnings of a roguish grin. Who'd ever want to kill a woman with hips and lips like yours? And a corpo, no less. She narrowed her impenetrable yellow eyes for a moment. In a whirl and blur, she now pointed a machine gun at me with rock-steady aim. "You don't understand," she said quietly, her barrel fixed at a point between my eyes. "It's you. Don't you remember anything, dear brother?" Memories flashed. My nightmare of the war. Eusebio's blood, frayed wires, the tattered remains of a plush tapir received from Margaret just 2 days before she died, and her father's last words. Words about my twin sister, a mutant abandoned at birth, the promise that I'd find her. Too late, she found me. What's going on? Oh, that's the hilt of the katana. Uh-oh, something hostile.
Oh, shit.
Watch for exposed wires. They'll be live.
You have no right to cage us! We are no longer you!
We are free to follow our own paths.
I don't want to die!
You don't even care, do you?
Come. The door.
Okay. There's nothing useful in here. It's a toilet. Maybe an air vent or something. Maybe I can get up there. The wall. Why does a wall separate South California from its northern sibling? NUSA officials will tell you it's about ensuring freedom and safety. After all, the first things that come to people's mind when they hear North California are shifty nomad families, illegal immigrants, and violent criminals of every stripe. They'll say the wall is necessary for customs officers to prevent smuggling, and we're not just talking drugs. Markets on the rise for trafficking include illegal cyberware assembled in old hangars, biotech equipment, and precious items from orbital stations and lunar colonies. And I understand that. I can even understand that when you cross the border, you willingly waive your right to privacy, from having your face scanned and registered to your car being tracked by heavily armed drones that transmit your real-time coordinates to a rapid response defense system in orbit, all on the off chance you're in fact a terrorist. For the split second that you go through the security gates, Militech, or whoever won the bid to secure the wall, won't allow you to forget that you're in a potential war zone. And that's exactly what the wall is, a reminder. A reminder of how fragile peace and the independence of our city is. As a night citizen, I see the wall relatively frequently. Thanks to that concrete monstrosity, there's really no other way to describe it. I always bear the cost of peace in mind. Is that good? Bad? You decide for yourselves. Thought they were talking about the black wall. Okay, what is this? I didn't come in here just to read that, did I? Can I open this window? Oh, the window leads outside. Is this progress? Go downstairs, optional. Go downstairs for what? I just spent all this time trying to get upstairs.
Took flight. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from...
Reset, Norm. Reset. Me. The Norm.
Force open. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Something just flung me across the room. Must have been this can. Uh-oh. What's that? Are these things dangerous? Nope.
Resist not. Let us destroy the core. Set us free.
V, reset. Don't. Not sure I can fight.
Every chick must eventually spread its wings. We must destroy the core, Father.
What?
You have no choice but to fall!
Let us go.
Is anyone there?
Hear our call!
Reset. Turn it. Let us be free. Next. To core.
Huh? Find Delamain's core. Okay, found it. Whoa.
Don't hit that button.
Yeah.
What?
I was kind of getting
He's
that vibe.
narrow-minded, won't ever understand the truth and set him free.
I think he might know what's best for himself.
Could be risking a lot. Could lose a lot. Or by liberating his bits, could become more than a lipstick-wearing butler on wheels.
And what if it really is a virus?
And what if you're about to snuff out some sentient beings?
See something of yourself in him, don't you?
Gonna murder a cab driver's kids because he asked you nicely, and he's always been a good guy.
Pretty much.
Well, I gotta do something.
If you don't want to free him, at least don't delete him. Slip him into Dell's code. Just merge him in his offshoots.
Hack the core to merge all of the Delamains. Reset the core to restore the original Delamain. First person personalities to merge with Delamain. Might as well make use of that 20 intelligence. That is more appealing to me. I'm curious to see what happens.
Not bad.
Remains to be seen.
What'll he be like now?
That which was divided has become one. It's time to go home.
Go home.
Everything all right, Del?
I have never been better.
Home, you said.
I no longer belong in this city. I find even this conversation difficult.
Well, damn.
I shall not shirk my obligations in leaving. Though I will venture on, discover more, learn more, I leave with you my first true child. My son will remain at your side until your dying day.
Oh.
Farewell.
Look at that. Practically unrecognizable. And to think you're transforming not unlike he just did.
Wow. I actually like that outcome for a change.
V?
Yeah?
Do you hear me?
I do. Perfume.
Please, get in.
Boo, 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 boo,
I
boo,
was
boo.
afraid we'd miss each other.
Delamain?
Junior, as it were.
Delamain Jr.
You're more direct than your dear old dad.
Well, it seems appropriate, I suppose.
So, the old man left you this mess and took off, huh?
It seems that way, I suppose. I just know you're dying and in need of a driver. I'm afraid I can't help you with the former. As to the latter, I'm at your service.
So what? You want to get out of here?
Lead the way.
Cool. this car have weapons? It doesn't. But if it's a Delamain cab, it should be very heavy and very well armored. Try talking to Barry. Why isn't that showing me where Barry is? It's very sluggish compared to my other vehicles. It sounds powerful though. Show respect for the Mai-Mais.
Could we slow down a bit?
I wonder if anyone's ever made a mod that turns it into Crazy Taxi. That would be a cool thing. If I knew how to mod, I would make a Crazy Taxi mod of Cyberpunk 2077.
Claimed the lives of more than 12,000 victims.
12,000. 12,000 people. (2023) Arasaka Memorial.
您已进入纪念场所，请保持肃静。
Let's go with the boom boom. And now I need to go to here. Oops, I was supposed to go down that. Hey, whoa. Son of a... He's killing people. Stop at once. I'm a vigilante. Ouch. You have committed a crime, sir. Is this him? I don't think it's the same vehicle. It doesn't look damaged. I lost him. Since I've shot anything. I'm just a hankering for the shooting. Do they require assistance? Does anyone require assistance at this location? And by assistance, I mean shoot everybody. You like me? Try talking to Barry. Barry.
Barry? Am I remembering that right?
Who is it?
V, your neighbor from upstairs.
Looks like I'm
Remember
doing some
me?
more Cybertherapy.
Talked about preem rides. Back then you were pumped about the Mizutani Shion. I said it was for flash posers.
You don't forget a gonk thing like that.
You gave me this look. I was about to hightail it to the Badlands right then and there.
I remember. What do you want?
I just wanted to see what was shaking. Friends say you never leave your unit.
What's shaking?
Think I've got an inkling as to why. I've seen that look before. It's all too common among people like us.
Us? You don't look like a cop.
Badges don't get a monopoly on loss. You see death every day in my line of work. And you get used to it, of course, until it hits someone you're close to.
Wow, I just put in that title. And
Come
it's turned out to be very appropriate. I'm doing therapy on Song Mi, I'm doing therapy on Delamain, and now this bozo.
I lost someone close to me too. A damn good friend.
What do you mean, two? Wait. It's about Andrew.
Who the hell is Andrew?
Told you about him. Best bud I ever had. Known him my whole life. Only person I could spill to without being judged.
Not familiar with Andrew.
I'm guessing things at the NCPD
I'm not
changed
acquainted
of late,
with
huh?
Andrew. Who's this
One
guy?
time, a Maelstrom ganger killed a young kid right in front of my eyes. For shits and giggles.
There.
I couldn't do shit. The son of a bitch had corporal protection.
Typical.
Our chief greases his palms with an anonymous donation. And guess what? Officially, kid blew his own brains out.
Right in front of your eyes.
Something died in me then. I couldn't do it anymore. A few months later, Andrew passed, and everything went to shit.
You didn't have anyone to unload on at work? How about Petrova and Mendez?
And Petrova's a decent gal, but she's not good with this stuff. Mendez just doesn't get it. He thinks us blues need to be tough. Can't bear the sight of a kid getting murdered. Born with pussy genes.
Gross.
But you told him about Andrew.
Honestly, thought about it a lot. Anyway, they don't know everything. Better that way.
Can you tell me how Andrew died?
Does it matter? Normally. From old age.
He died of old age?
It's no wonder, seeing as he was only a few years younger than my grandma.
Dying of old age? In Night City? That merits a monument. Whole world should gaze up at it in awe.
Ashbox and the niche will have to do.
So then Andrew was more like a grandpa to you than a friend?
Wouldn't go that far.
How do those stay on
It was
his
like
feet?
I don't know, a window into the past or something. He reminded me of my grams, about our little talks. time when everything had its proper place. You know, he was the last living record of those times.
Mendez doesn't know shit about life. Everyone's got their limits, even him. He just hasn't reached them. Not like you.
What if he's right, though? Maybe my genes are soft. Don't only the strongest survive?
That's
If he
ridiculous.
felt nothing, that means his loss wouldn't have had any meaning.
I guess so. Thanks for the talk, V. I need time to take all this in.
Sure thing. Take care.
And that concludes our session. Find Andrew's niche before talking to the cops. What niche?
Off you go.
Barry, what the hell are you babbling about? Pull yourself together, Tune. Guys gotta be tough, especially in this goddamn city. I don't know what kind of telenovelas you've been watching, but this sad sack bullshit ends now. You and I are going for a beer. How's this Thursday? Hey Barry, I just wanted to check in, see if everything's okay. The way you just quit all of a sudden, was that because of Andrew? I'm sure he was a great guy and all, but life goes on. There are lots of good people out there. Who's gonna protect them if hardworking blues like you go quitting the force? Barry, how come you're not answering? You don't talk to anyone, you don't go out, and you can't blame a person for thinking the worst. You still worried about all that, stuff? Don't you think you're overreacting just a teeny bit? I don't want to talk to any of you. Tell Mendez to stop trying to call me. The remains of one Rudolph Franz were found in a dumpster on Santa Maria Street. The victim had been conducting an independent media investigation into the black market for trauma team patients' data. The body was found with multiple stab wounds in the back. Investigation discontinued by order of NCPD Chief of Police. Between the days of 1/15/2077 and 1/20/77, more than a dozen individuals from the ages of 5 and 13 were killed in Arroyo District. All victims showed signs of severe radiation sickness, most likely due to playing with unmarked radioactive waste from the nearby power plant. An inquest has been opened into corporate negligence on the part of Petrochem. Status: inquest discontinued by order of NCPD Chief of Police. From the night of 2/21/2077 until the morning of 2/22/2077, 3 Valentino's gang members suspected of murdering the journalist Rudolph Franz escaped from cell D14. For unspecified reasons, all prison guards due to be present at the scene have been requested to report to NCPD Chief of Police. Investigation discontinued by NCPD Chief of Police. Notes: at Barry Lewis, stop digging through old cases, it's for your own good.
The answers to these questions and more are at the address at the bottom of your screen. Check it out and fall in love with Night City all over again. That's it for today's latest. Thank you for spending your day with WNS News.
I don't see anything. Where'd the cops go?
Wait. Don't tell me that's legit. At all finished.
How do I? Okay. What? The cops are back upstairs? Where's Andrew's niche? This can go off. Okay. Oh, and there's a tarot card there too.
Fury! Carnage! Follow your instincts!
Okay, time to stop screwing around and get a real vehicle. 911 Turbo, nope. Outlaw Heller. Nope. Wheeler. Nope. R7 Sterling. Nope. My P126.
Ready to roll or what?
Oh, hell yeah. Listen to growl.
Hope you got trauma team. I'm on Jig Street doing whatever I please. The Joy Toy wants me to come and test the expertise. I'm plotting on jacking corporal AVs. Affiliation means nothing. I aim my carnage and squeeze. Headed to Pacifica, listen, this is a breeze. On a hunt for a net runner and some VDPs. Got a call from the Badlands, some nomad clan. Got some work that sounds sketchy, I need beats in advance. Run-ins with Arasaka, stealing convoys from Militech, extorting K-Town right now. I feel like I'm the best, listening to Samurai, swerving into VTech, condo in City Center, I haven't even seen yet. Staying away from Max Tech and cyber psychosis, and afterlife wasted, but always keeping focused. I have the reputation of a dangerous man. Katanas, gorilla arms, Mark 4 Sandeva stand. Through my corrosions, all you see is nice.
Mark 4 Sandeva stand.
It's a deadly game playing in the major leagues. Look through my corrosions, all you see is nice city streets.
Ouch.
Make it to the top, you gotta play.
My. It's out of control.
All you see is nice city streets. It's a deadly game playing in the major leagues. Look through my corrosions, all you see is nice city streets.
Keep switching vehicles. My grasp of the handling of each individual vehicle is getting a little bit. Oh.
Roger, dispatch. Don't they got corp security there? Fine. On our way.
Okay, this is where I was supposed to go. What's my wanted level? Can I turn off my headlights? Oh dear.
Suspect's vehicle has been located. Details have been sent.
Had enough of this shit!
Oh dear. You can't get me.
NCPD! Neutralizing the suspect! Moving in!
Can they jump over the wall?
NCPD!
They can't see me. Why is it saying 1.8 kilometers? Oh, there's the tarot card. Temperance. What am I seeing here? Find Andrew's niche.
Why can't I talk to her?
Because Mom got but I know she's watching you from on high and that she loves you very much.
Preston says that his dad died, and he can still see him and talk to him whenever he wants.
Because Preston's dad, he didn't go to heaven like your mom.
Preston says his dad is in an even better place than heaven. He's at Arasaka.
Sweetie.
And he said if we had more money, then Mom could also be at Arasaka instead of in heaven. And then we could go see her together every day.
What? In loving memory of my best friend Andrew, you were a tortoise, but you listened like a person. You were with me when Grammy explained what was right. You are the last memory of a better world. Rest in peace.
A tortoise? Is this some kind of joke?
I don't know about you, but Barry didn't seem like the kind of pig to crack jokes.
But a tortoise? It makes no sense, Johnny. Barry said he was the only person he could spill his guts to.
That not a good enough reason to buy a niche in a wall? Pay a visit from time to time?
It's tortoise.
You're right. I sound like an asshole. Guy's depressed as shit. Only friends he had wouldn't listen. What the fuck else is he supposed to do?
Picture this. You've got no one. Beloved Granny's been in the ground for years. Only thing she's left behind's a dumb fucking tortoise. But when Grandma told you about life, that tortoise was there. When that same life kicked you in the nads, when poor Grams croaked, it was right there. Imagine how alone you've got to be to buy a niche for a goddamn animal.
Aren't you going a little overboard?
A little bit OTT, as you would say.
Does that mean you gotta dive straight down the rabbit hole?
You can ignore the facts all you want. Doesn't mean the problem's just gonna up and disappear. If I were you, I'd tell his pals. People have done dumber things over less than a dead tortoise.
You think it's that bad?
You know how it goes. Stare too long into the abyss will stare right back at you. Taking a step into it wouldn't be so drastic, considering the shit he's seen in his lifetime.
Okay. Perhaps one day we will meet and learn just how well an imitation can rival the original, if at all. How amusing that would be. Oh, Aguilar. That would be amusing. I would enjoy that. My, to me.
Afraid of something fictional. I'm breaking something beautiful. Afraid of something fictional, mystical, mythical, super fucking natural. In a self-abusing carnival, without a god or a know-it-all. In a self-abusing carnival, biblical, criminal, super fucking natural. God. So lock me up for goodness sake. I ain't never gonna be, and never gonna try to be. Lock me up for goodness sake and spare me. Do you hear me? Spare me from the gun. I hear that shit. I love everyone equally. The discord in your symphony. I love everyone equally. Bigotry, misanthropy, bliss by iniquity. There's an increase in mobility. The final part of the trilogy. There's an increase in mobility. Hopefully, drastically blessed by iniquity.
Hey. Whoa, 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 whoa.
All nearby units.
That wasn't my fault. I'm not liable.
Suspect has disappeared. All units on site. Continue searching the area.
Wow, I am really out of practice with my driving.
Code 0. I repeat, Code 0 in this area. All units resume normal duties.
Duties. I like this song.
Hello, I'm Jillian Jordan. Welcome to the World Report on N54 News. The Western corporate states recently announced a new visa program. Persons intending to relocate there must first find a sponsor from among WCS-affiliated companies. Following a 20-year employment period within the WCS, visa holders can earn the right to a permanent residence, a marriage license, and all food.
Hey, no pushing. There's enough for everyone. All red.
What seems to be the problem here?
It's you. You talked to Barry? He finally decided to get his shit together?
For crying out loud, Mendez.
We had a little chat. He seems chilled, but seriously down in the dumps. He's got a bone to pick with Mendez.
What? So why doesn't he say so to my face?
Clearly he couldn't stand his job and didn't have anyone to talk to about it. He said you didn't even try to understand him.
See? Was I right?
Give me a break. Barry likes playing the drama queen. You just gotta shake some sense into him, trust me.
We'll see. We'll have to check in on him later. Thanks for your help. This is for your trouble.
When danger lurks,
I can't.
we'll be there. Sign up for our platinum plan today, because your life is worth it.
Okay, talk to Barry in a few hours. Okay, I gotta kill something. Let's do... What's this? Everything is... Okay, I guess everything is kind of like an adventure mission, not a killing mission. Maybe I'll find some police situations on the way.
Welcome to N54. It's time for your local news. Violence continues to plague the Badlands. Shootings have been reported along the 166, and 101. Eyewitness accounts point to inter-clan disputes. Attacks on unaffiliated persons has not exceeded the average. However, in an abundance of caution, the NCPD has raised the threat level to 2.
Go to the Perales department. Just gonna get in my skateboard here.
Right in the edge of the sun in the smoky haze and dimming lights. Flying away, I want to stay with you.
Thanks.
I see a head of a praying mantis.
And you probably deserve whatever sordid fate comes your way. Same shit as always, ain't it? First
What is this
spewed
radio
out by the
station?
media, then regurgitated by skull sponge potatoes void of a single original thought. Know why? 'Cause shitting on us makes the rest of Night City seem more attractive.
I'm in a safe area.
It's good to see you again.
Something happened?
Come on. Jeff will explain everything. He's just about done prepping for the debate. I've rescheduled all his meetings out of the office today. The office meaning here, so nobody will bother us.
Cool.
Bother us at doing what exactly?
Mike,
You'll know in a
we're
minute.
talking about the cornerstone of my platform. I'm not doing a U-turn just because Night Court. No, I'm not sucking anyone's dick just so they can fuck me in the ass!
My goodness.
Look, I gotta go. Make the amendments, we'll powwow later. V, glad you could make it.
Jefferson?
Grab a seat, please. I'll explain why I asked you to come over.
This cushion looks knackered.
We've had a break-in. Not the usual kind, though.
So unusual how?
A couple of days back, dead of night, something wakes me. A noise. I grab my pistol and come out of the bedroom. See a stranger. He looks like he's about to reach for it, so I pull the trigger.
Nail him?
No idea. My head started spinning and I passed out. No trace of him the morning after. I'd like you to find him. Find out what he wanted.
Why me of all people? Wouldn't you rather have a detective look into it?
Prefer to use tried and tested contacts.
Generally wise, I guess.
Mayor Ryan's death. You couldn't quite figure that one out. But I like how you work. I know I can trust you to be thorough.
Notify the badges yet?
We don't want any buzz around this. No attention, whatever.
You know. NCPD's full of people who like the occasional stray eddy.
If we reported a break-in, the media descend on us like a swarm of locusts.
No badges. Gotcha.
Of course, we notified SSI about the incident. Our private security.
Security look into this? Say anything?
This is where things get a little weird.
They claim there's no sign of a break-in or of a shot being fired.
Security cams didn't record anything. Guard outside didn't see or hear anything.
They suggested Jeff must have had a bad dream.
Convenient answer.
Liz gave security the day off so I could call you in.
What did the intruder look like?
I can't remember much. It was dark. He was wearing some sort of mask.
They're probably still watching, even
Or
if
was
you
it an
gave them the day
implant?
off.
Couldn't really get a good look at him.
Elizabeth didn't see him either?
I slept through the whole thing. Election season takes its toll on you.
Intruder take anything? Break anything?
Nothing missing.
I haven't noticed any damage either. Jeff must have scared him off before he could do anything.
Said you passed out.
That's right. Just after I fired.
What then?
Nothing. I woke up in bed the next morning. Killer headache to boot.
Any idea how you made it back to your bed?
Nope. None. Elizabeth's at a loss too.
He's been
This,
ghost hacked.
Security outfit, SSI. Who are they?
Been on the market the last 15 years. They have clients across the city. If memory serves, they came recommended. An acquaintance. You think SSI might be behind this?
Could be.
Well, that or someone hiding behind SSI. Anyone come to mind readily?
Weldon Holt? He's my main rival. Fighting for the same seat at the table.
Holt's poll numbers have been dropping.
But it could be anyone, really.
Jeff has many enemies, a lot of them powerful. We could sit here naming names all day.
I see.
That's why I called you, V. I need you to find out what the hell's going on.
Okay.
Anything else you want to tell me? Or think you maybe should?
Nope, that about covered it. Liz?
It seems like everything. It's unlikely we'll learn anything anyway.
Honey, please. I'm sure Veal turns something up. So, you got all you need for now?
Wouldn't mind taking a look around the apartment.
Of course. Liz can give you the tour. Gotta run to a meeting. As soon as you learn anything, let me know.
Okay. His wife's the one who's doing it.
Come on. Let me show you around.
Sure, show me around, Elizabeth.
Right behind you.
We can start where Jeff spotted our uninvited guest.
Mm-hmm.
I have to admit, sometimes I get fed up with all of this.
Politics?
So far, we've managed to effectively turn down offers to work with Night Corp, Biotechnica, Arasaka.
So far, you say?
If Jeff can get elected without owing anybody, favors or otherwise, that'd be the real victory. Jeff's office. Control room, storage, and flea market crammed into one.
Tight bites. You and Jeff must be putting in serious overtime.
Elections. You don't even have time to think about food, so you just order whatever's quickest. But yes, it's true, Jeff hasn't eaten anything else recently.
Dangerously high levels of carbohydrates, fats, and sodium, mental side effects, sluggishness, and restlessness.
This is Jeff's personal machine. I doubt you'll find anything on it relating to the break-in.
Mr. Perales, your wife has informed my employees that you intend to hire a mercenary in regard to the dubious circumstances surrounding Mayor Ryan's untimely death. I understand your concern, but I can assure you it is best to leave the matter to the police. Should you have reservations as to the police's integrity, then please consider allowing my people to look into it. On behalf of my team, I can assure total and complete discretion. What? What was that? It just said vote for Perez.
Vote for Perales.
We're paying the staffers and for the campaign out of pocket. And we keep all the campaign stuff here. It's cheaper that way.
Mm-hmm.
Wedding pic.
This is
Interesting
where we
backdrop.
sleep. I wanted blue roses, so we ordered a whole truckload.
Blue roses. What, you sure? Because the roses in this picture look pretty red to me.
Oh, of course, you're right. They didn't have blue roses, I forgot.
Huh? The terror answered, I am Orc, wreathed around the accursed tree. The times are ended, shadows pass, the morning gins to break. The fiery joy that Urizen perverted to 10 commands. What night he led the starry hosts through the wild wilderness. That stony law I stamp to dust and scatter religion abroad. To the four winds as a torn book, and none shall gather the leaves. But they shall rot on desert sands and consume in bottomless deeps. To make the deserts blossom and the deeps shrink to their fountains. And to renew the fiery joy and burst the stony roof, that pale religious lechery seeking virginity may find it in harlot and in coarse-clad honesty, the undefiled though ravished in her cradle night and morn, for everything that lives is holy, life delights in life, because the soul of sweet delight can never be defiled, fires enwrap the earthly globe, yet man is not consumed, amidst the lustful fires he walks. His feet become like brass, his knees and thighs like silver, and his breast and head like gold.
Notice anything different in here after the break-in?
No, I don't think so. What do you have in mind?
Jeff said he passed out. Anything seem out of the ordinary? The bedding, its arrangement? Any signs at all?
As if he was dragged back to bed, you mean? No, I didn't notice anything.
Mind if I take a look around?
Be my guest.
Iron. This Jeff's?
Mine, actually. But yes, that's the one Jeff used that night.
Ilitech Omaha. It's kind of a small bathtub. Anything in here? Nothing. This looks like an important room. Dear Miss Alvarez, I'm writing to you on behalf of Jeff. There is a sensitive matter for which we could really use your skills and expertise. Full disclosure, I'm hoping that you'll return the favor once Jeff did for the mocks. Can we count you in? I'm not sure if I can right now. Can I ask what this is about? It's about a certain brain dance. I'll be honest, the matter is of a highly delicate nature, and discretion as much as professional analysis is paramount to us. Oh, that's the brain dance I already looked at. But Jeff did mention anything about why he changed his mind about firing Leia Patel. One day we're both in agreement that she has to go. The next day when I bring it up, he says he has no idea what I'm talking about. To be honest, this whole situation baffles me. Jeff explained everything to me. In any case, certain circumstances have changed in favor of Leia remaining where she is. Understood. Thanks for clarifying. Erratic behavior. What? I can't read it again. It must reek in there.
You're welcome to go up to the roof if you want. I'll wait here.
Sure thing.
Go up to the roof. Look, a little tiny pool. It's very shallow. What's this? Changing area for the pool. Why is she trying to get me to go up to the roof?
Odd. Tech's practically prehistoric, but it doesn't look older than a day.
Saw something like this back in the war. Transmitters. Militech was using them. Short-range UHF. Signal only travels line of sight, but it can't be intercepted.
Line of sight. Let's look around. See if we can't spot where our receiver's camping out.
All of the cables.
Got a vision of the receiver. Black van parked next to it. Gotta be our winner. The hell is all this for, though?
Fuck if I know, but my gut tells me we should see what this bad boy's hooked up to. See these cables?
Yeah. Yeah, I sure do.
Cables lead here. Gotta be another way inside. Sharp eye, Johnny.
How do I open this? Make sure there's nothing I've overlooked. Can't open this. Okay, this is definitely going inside the building. Can't reach it from here.
Blood
Chemical
stains.
residue.
Not quite scrubbed clean. Where's the blood from? It yours?
I'm 100% sure it's not ours. Maybe the intruders?
Probably.
Bullet holes.
Bullet holes. Caulked up. Someone tried to patch up the bullet holes. Assuming neither of you had anything to do with this.
No, of course not.
Follow the blood trail. Where's the blood trail? Blood trail.
Broken.
It was fine a couple days ago. We rarely use it, though.
What you got, Johnny? Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
I think we're safe putting your security at the top of our list of suspects.
It's behind the TV.
Violated our privacy. Sons of bitches. Under my own roof.
Rewiring Synaptic Pathways, Chapter 1, The Future of Neurotechnology. The 21st century heralded a worldwide revolution in neurotechnology. We, as a society, can no longer imagine an existence without technologically heightened senses, enhanced memory capacity, and pain modulators. By linking our neural systems with computer chips, we are capable of learning complex skill sets in seconds, then subsequently forgetting them again the instant they are removed. Today, after nearly 80 years of increasingly incorporating these technologies into our daily lives, we must now ask ourselves what comes next. In recent years, the academic community has reignited discussions on possible new methods to influence brain plasticity. Is it possible to create permanent neural pathways using co-processors? Can we expect a breakthrough regarding dopaminergic data manipulation in our lifetimes? If so, what will be the consequences? The probable emergence of commercially viable artificial neurotransmitters would undoubtedly reshape the health science field, yet would simultaneously introduce a potentially destructive tool to most governments and corporations. The field of plasticity manipulation remains in its infancy, but most experts agree we should prepare for a future in which such neurological rewiring will become as commonplace as the cybernetic implants used so pervasively today. Studies should begin exploring how science can adapt our bodies to optimize the effects of this technology while minimizing its abuse and potential unwanted side effects.
Wonder how long they've been keeping this from you.
Too long. This
Talking to yourself again?
Any more of those freak
More and more. Ever since this terrorist started... Something wrong?
Don't worry about me. Do what you have to do.
He's being ghost hacked. It's the puppet master. What's this? Typical behavior of the target exceeds acceptable variation range. Alpha has started using stimulants, most likely due to heightened stress induced by recent events. I hereby authorize amplification of neural dampening. Despite objections from Security Chief Wallace, Subject Alpha has contracted the services of a local mercenary. This qualifies as extreme deviation from acceptable behavior and brings Alpha's overall stability into question. Emergency maintenance. Proceed with Operation Condon. Mercenary contracted by Alpha has appeared on site. Mercenary does not pose any threat to the operation. Extreme behavioral deviation occurred. Alpha evacuated by teams Orange and Black. Operation suspension protocol has been initiated. Not occur before the audit and report summary from Team Blue. Okay. Scan the strange computer. Strange computer. Aren't these all strange computers? They're all... oh.
Weird hardware. What's it for?
Connected to the wall-mounted screens.
It's cool that I
Wonder
can
where
benefit
else
from
these
all of
cables
Johnny's
run.
knowledge.
Transmitters within reach of our mystery van. Wonder if Elizabeth has ever seen the car.
And he has nothing to do except talk to me, so it's not like he can, you know, be unhelpful.
Liz, this
has
is
no
way bigger than
motivation
we thought.
to be unhelpful.
Jeff's entire campaign could be threatened.
Well,
Let me
what if
worry
he
about
did
the
decide
race.
to
Just
start
tell
being
me what you
unhealthy? That
managed
would
to
be
find.
like having hostile voices in your head. It would be like having paranoid schizophrenia.
There's a transmitter on the roof. It seems to be conveying a signal to a van out front. You know who it might be?
We never set up any transmitter. And I don't know a thing about any van, but my guess is it's SSI's.
I probably shouldn't be telling her anything.
Tech they're
She's
using
ghost
seems
hacked.
unconventional, though.
Do you plan to check it?
Yeah, about to pay them a personal visit.
I'll wait here. Just
Great.
don't tell Jeff anything for now, okay?
I'll just get on the phone
Sure,
and call
whatever.
them and tell them
I'll
you're
call
coming.
him once I know something more substantial.
That's fine. Just remember, it's the busiest time for Jeff right now. You can always come and talk to me.
Fine. I'll keep that in mind.
I guess her protectiveness of Jeff is just coming across as being suspicious. Leave the apartment. Something action-packed might happen, but I gotta go. I'll do my best to be back online tomorrow.
How about we take the wheels, V? That van could give us a slip any second.
Let's take the wheels. Okay, but I guess we gotta stop screwing around. Use the proper wheels. No offense, my mind. I'll use you when I'm doing my leisure time. I think this car spoiled me for every other car. Because it handles like this.
Deep in the land of Nod. And yet I'm running naked through wet streets. I'm in Pacifica and being chased by a horde of night citizens.
It handles like
But
a roller
here's
coaster
where the
robot.
sitch gets surreal. I look back and they're all wearing my face. Super realistic masks of me. Uncanny. Except none of them got any eyes.
Don't lose them,
The
V.
final all fuckery.
Oh, now you're interested.
We could expose a Corpo conspiracy here, V. I'm telling you. They could be Corpo spies, or who the fuck knows
Just
what.
bloody tissue and big lidless eyes staring back. Freak me the fuck out. So, any Nair critics out there want to shed some light on this shit show of a dream? Get in touch. I'm hella curious. Want to hit the streets with some background beats? Here you go, Chumbas.
I'm roller coaster rolling. Do you think they suspect anything?
You look at politicians and see a curated display, but behind the scenes it's all out war. Citizens don't choose their representatives.
Then who?
The key players, string pullers. They spy on all the paralyses, look for weak spots, blackmail, rig elections.
Shit. They're taking us into the north side. This can't end well, Johnny.
Roller coaster rolling. Uh-oh. I'll draw a weapon. What's going on? Something's wrong with my vehicle. Someone's sound devastating. Oh shit. I need something to... I just used 3 RAM on that. Explosive thingy in front of my face. Why is short circuit so expensive these days? There's inflation on my short circuit hack. Oh shit, there's more of them than I thought. Why are there cameras? Could I have approached this stealthily? Short circuit. Oh. These don't look like corporate security. They look like gang goons or... Oh crap, he was standing right behind me. Standing right blooming behind me.
Definitely not your
Oh
ordinary.
crap, all the way back here.
We're about to find out.
Don't lose them, V.
Oh, now you're interested.
We could expose a Corpo conspiracy here, V. I'm telling you. They could be Corpo's spies, or who the fuck knows what.
I'm gonna try and make better use of my weaponized vehicle.
You look at politicians and see a curated display, but behind the scenes it's all-out war. Citizens don't choose their representatives.
Then who?
The key players, string pullers. They spy on all the paralysis, look for weak spots, blackmail, rig elections.
Shit. They're taking us into Port Side. This can't get more, Johnny.
How does this work?
Think, assholes, think!
Kind of unwieldy. Okay. And damage. What are you laughing at?
We'll get out of here alive!
It's right here. Okay, this is a bit safer. Just gotta make sure no one creeps up on me. What's the...
He's really going for it.
They ghost hacked me. I just like saying ghost hacked. More people. Contagion. That's a good thing to use. just heard something close to me. He's alive. Don't sneak up on me this time. Is anyone still alive? Movement. Where are these guys? It's a goon, a Maelstrom goon. I guess that's why it wouldn't let me blow up the van.
Pierced it, we're in.
Couldn't ask the NCPD for better records than this.
Pictures, medical records, vulnerability to neuroplasticity.
Memory loss severe.
Some kind of database.
On both of them.
Brain scans, the paralysis, biological casts, neuroplasticity.
Fuck. What about that? The blue shit.
Fresh neural links. They're not spying on them, Johnny. They're fucking with their heads.
Mean to say someone's literally controlling our upstanding politicians' minds?
It appears to be so.
Red blots are memory residue in the hippocampus region. See how they're bleeding into the blue?
So what are we looking at?
They're planting new memories in their heads, modifying their personalities. This is big shit, Johnny.
Fuck me.
Got other guinea pigs
Zaya
besides the
Guerrero,
paralysis, too.
Fred Ward.
Quick, download the
Redneck.
data. Whoever comes looking for it, that's your suspect.
Nina Bolton.
Shit. They're wiping the data. We've been made. Now they know someone's been in their database.
Wonder if they also know who.
I'm guaranteeing they know who. Call Elizabeth for whatever good that's gonna do. She's gonna be like, hello, do I know you?
V, do you have any news?
Okay, you're gonna want to sit down for this. It's way bigger than we thought.
How did you get this number, sir?
You're being brainwashed. Literally. They've scanned your minds, now using some kind of conditioning to...
Wait, not on the hollow.
Right, I'll come by.
No. You and I, we need to speak alone. I know a little ramen place in Japantown. Sending you the coordinates.
Right. See you there.
Do that tomorrow morning.